Yes, good people, welcome back to the channel, and today we are embarking on a big adventure in my VW T4. I've got it all packed up for a bit of a major road trip. We've got my power station, we've got my fridge, got a huge suitcase, got my sleeping bag, all cooking goodies and stuff. I've even got tools, pretty much got everything covered, and I've even got my passport. That's right, we are heading into Europe. I'm just about to leave Long Sutton in South Lincolnshire. I'm going to head down to Dover for very later on this afternoon. It's about a 4-hour drive. We're going to stay in Dover tonight, do a bit of stealth camping in the VW T4, and then tomorrow morning we're going to get the ferry across to Calais, and then from France we are going to Belgium, Deutschland, into Austria, and then down to Italy. Now I'm going to be going away for about 4 weeks, all going well. I want to do a bit of travelling around Italy mainly. That's why, yeah, that's going to be my main part of the trip. So we're going to spend a few days getting down to Italy, check out some sites on the way. There's going to be plenty of videos coming, and yeah, it's going to be a pretty cool trip. So yeah, it's currently about 12 o'clock, like I say, 4-hour drive. So yeah, let's get in the van and get heading down to Dover. Alright, so we are 1 hour into driving, all's going well so far. I got about 5 miles down the road, a brake warning light come on. the low level brake warning light. Pulled over, switched the engine off, started up again, and it's fine. The brakes are actually good on the van, so I don't know why it's done that. My left speaker started farting. I took the cover off, there was a bit of crap in there, so that's that sorted. But yeah, we're going good. Nice warm day, and yeah, nice bit of scenery. Just coming up to Thetford Forest now, so yeah, I better keep an eye on the road and enjoy the ride. Alright, so we're just coming up to Soham in Cambridgeshire. And man, the traffic is bad today. So I've been driving for about an hour and a half, and I've done about 50 miles. Is that right? Well, not even that. It's, yeah, beyond a joke. So we've got quite a way to go. The van's been running good. I did stop off at a Tesco on the way in King's Lynn to get some diesel, so we're good for fuel. And it looks like we're going to be hitting sort of the Dartford crossing around at rush hour, so that's going to be a fun experience. Yeah, so at the minute it's a bit grey, gloomy, and probably averaging about 40 miles an hour. Hey ho, onwards and upwards. So about at the halfway point in terms of mileage, 86 miles to go. We've done about the same, and we're just coming up to the M25, currently on the M11. Yeah, traffic's going good. I think when I get on the M25, I'm going to find a service station and have a little rest for a bit, because I'm getting a bit of a numb bum driving the old T4. But to be fair, cruising down the motorway, the T4 is brilliant. You got a nice high view, it just floats. When you're driving around corners and stuff and having to stop start, you know, little country lanes through towns and stuff, it can be a bit of a ball ache. But so far, so good. Just coming on to the M25 now. I ain't been on this road for quite a long time, and some things never change. Look at the bloody traffic. God damn. Ah well. Okay, so we're currently in Thurrock Services. I've been here for about an hour. I had a little snooze in the back of the van. I went for a pee in the service station, and yeah, I'm going to hit the road again now. We're just about to cross over the Dartford crossing, and we are 64 miles away from where we're heading in Dover. I found a sweet place to camp for the night on the Park for Night app. Right by, where are we? There's the port where the ferry is, and that's where we're going to be staying tonight, hopefully. So I'm going to head there. Yeah, that bit of a drive through Kent. I've already paid for the Dartford crossing because I'm in a van. It's £3 each way, so I've paid for today's one, and I'll pay for the return when we come back in several weeks. So yeah, I'm gonna hit the road. It's 5:20, and it's saying we should arrive at 6:42. I was reading reviews on Park for Night, and apparently there's a good chip shop just a 5-minute walk away, so I think that's going to be dinner sorted for tonight. So yeah, let's hit the road and enjoy a leisurely drive in the sun down to Dover. And we're going over the Dartford crossing, just over the back of the horizon. You can see the London skyline. Really sweet view up here. For £3 I want a postcard and all. Yeah, there you go, London in the distance. Meh, not for me. There's the old River Thames. Right, we're the other side of the Dartford crossing, and just entered Kent. So this is the last county we'll be in before we head to Europe. So we are 18 miles away from Dover, and to be honest, for about the last 10-15 miles, the dual carriageway has been like this, empty. So we're making up some good time. Nearly there. Oh yeah. Look at the size of that castle. Shit, we can't use it to stop the dinghy people coming in. But hey ho, we're just coming up to Dover. Oh, yep, Dover with a thin D. Finally made it. That looks like a pretty sweet park. Right, I'm gonna get into actual Dover itself, into the town centre, suss stuff out, and then have a look where I'm going to park for the night. Okay, so we're now in the village of Dover, or town, not quite sure, but yeah, found the car park that I found on Park for Night app, and on paper it's pretty sweet. Unfortunately, the fair's in town, and there's kids everywhere, and some dodgy looking, shall I say, dingy people about. Yeah, there's like some toilets just behind me there, and they're all hanging around there, loads of utes, and over yonder, yeah, and the music's blaring, you can hear it. Yeah, so that's kind of shit on that parade, and it's a shame to Chippy's just there, and I don't actually fancy leaving my van here just to walk around the corner. So I'm gonna have another look on Park for Night and see where else we can stay, because unfortunately this one is definitely a no-go. Damn, but at least we're in Dover anyway, and the port's just over there. Well, I had a little scope around Dover, and yeah, it's quite a busy town. As you can see, I'm in a Tesco car park at the moment, just on the outskirts of Dover, but man, it's a busy place. There's a lot of ute hanging around the town centre and the seafront. There is some camper vans parked on the little seafront there. It's like £12 for the night, but no, I ain't paying that, and I don't really want to be stuck with a load of campers, because there's footpaths either side of the road, and I guarantee you're going to get cars going up down there and people pissing about in the night of all the youth. So yeah, I'm in Tesco. I've just bought a bag of shit. I've got some stuff for dinner tonight. I needed some water, and I also forgot to put screen wash in my van before I left. Rookie error. So I've got some ready to use stuff. I'm just gonna plonk that straight in. But yeah, I'll yeah, I'm about to jump in the back of the van and start making some dinner, and I'll show you what I got. But I'm just gonna chill out for a minute. Guess what? 7:45 in the evening, so yeah, we got plenty of time. Where am I going to camp for the night? I'm not too sure at the minute. Could do this car park, but I think the sign's around for a 3-hour limit. I've looked on park for the night. Anything around that town centre just looks dodgy to me. There is a couple more on the cliffs of Dover, a bit further that away, so I'm going to go and check them out in a bit. There's some laybys on a little A road, but I don't want to be near that town centre, that's for sure. Okay, so I'm parked up in the corner of Tesco car park, out the way, nice and discreet. So yeah, I'll show you what I got for dinner. I bought these fire pit minted lamb steaks, there's 2 of them, and I got some tender vegetable medley. Just got what, mine's 2 green beans and a bit of broccoli. Yeah, that'll do the job. So need to boil a bit of water, get them veggies cooking. Once I've done them, I'll let them sit for a minute. They only take a few minutes, and then I'll cook the lamb steaks on the good old Ridge Monkey. I think that'll do me for tonight. I did buy some coffee for in the morning, and I've got some shortbread for my coffee, and I've also got some porridge somewhere as well. So yeah, I think we're good. So I'm gonna start boiling up the water and then put a bit of heat to that minted lamb meat. Oh yeah. Right, let's get this party started. Boil up a bit of water. Yeah. That should do the job. Then you need to steam the veg. I'll just put the lid. Whee. Will the veg fit in this little pan? That's alright. So it only needs a bit of steaming. It'll be fine. Just like that. Let's steam away for a few minutes. While we're waiting for that to cook, I'll just open these up already. Let the air get to them. Oh boy. I need a rubbish bag. There we go. Yeah, not bad looking lamb steaks. Nice. So the veg is done. Just going to leave that in the pan for a little bit. Get the meat on. Hopefully that won't stick too much. Right, it's getting a bit hot in here. It'll be good. We've got ventilation. Got the windows open. Oh yeah. That's looking good. Browning off nicely. Yeah. And the veggies. Yeah. They're good to go. I think I'll, while it's in that pan, get a bit of pepper on them. Over it. I need to get some olive oil. I'm going to wait till I get to Italia to get that. So That'll do for now. Alright, I think we're good to go. Let that sit for a couple of minutes. It's quite a lot of meat. And the old veg. Oh, yeah. I think we'll do for now with the veg. If I want more, there's still more there. Nice. Right, bon appetit. I've got me serrated knife and a spork. So let's try a bit of this. Try a bit of this lamb. Oh, that's good. A little bit gristly, but not bad for a cheapo Tesco bit of meat. Right, a bit of veg. A bit of effing in that. Oh yeah, the veg is good. With a light bit of pepper seasoning. A bit more of that. Broccoli is really good. Try a bit more of that meat. That's really good, that meat. I can't remember the last time I've had some lamb. It must be quite a few years ago. But yeah, we're at Dover, outside Tesco in a car park. Cooked up some nice food after a long day of driving. Yeah, this is well needed. Right, I want to finish this off because I am starving. Okay, so I found a sweet little park up for the night on the Park for Night app. We are on the, what's this road called? On the A2. It's a little lay-by, about 10 minutes away from Dover, just there, and that's where we got to go in the morning. So yeah, it's a little lay-by just off the side of the A2. There's a few lorries down here. There's quite a bit of parking behind me. We got a bin, we got a nice dramatic view for in the morning, or not. But yeah, the exit onto the A2 is just there, so if I need a sharp getaway, straight that way. But yeah, I think this will do us for the night. I've got a bit of room that side. I've also got some nature's toilets. There was a lay-by on the other side, just a little bit further back, and I pulled in there and it was like a migrant camp. But for lorry drivers, there was like there was a hut there, and next to it there was all like broken up pallets, and there was burning wood there, and yeah, I didn't really fancy that one. But I think this will do us for the night. Like I say, I don't really want to stay in Dover because boy racers, and a lot of the reviews I was reading of places to park around there were moaning about the noise, especially on the seafront. So to pay 12 quid to camp on that seafront for the night, yeah, I didn't really fancy that. And I actually think it was 20 quid, but yeah, this will do me for the night. So what time are we now? Just gone 9 o'clock, and yeah, I think I'm gonna chill out for a bit. There's a car pulling up behind. Apparently a lot of campers park here overnight. So my ferry sets off at 9:45 tomorrow morning, and you need to be there at the latest an hour before, so I'm going to try and get there for about 8 o'clock in the morning, so hopefully I can have a decent night's sleep, get up about 7 o'clock, have some breakfast, wake up, stretch my legs, and then head down to Dover. So yeah, that'll probably do for now, and I'm going to chill out for a little bit, probably edit today's video, get some Z's hopefully. I've got some earplugs with me, so hopefully that road noise just the other side of them bushes don't annoy me too much. And if we get a little knock on the door or something in the middle of the night, yeah, we'll see. But I think we should be good in terms of the law. Parking there should be no problem at all. So yeah, anything happens for the night, I'll put the camera back on, but I'm gonna jump in the back of the van and chill out, I reckon. Good morning. So I'm just making myself a coffee and some porridge. Actually had a pretty decent night's sleep. Woke up a couple of times with lorries moving through the night, but yeah, it weren't too bad. A lot of rain this morning, just starting to come in, so yeah, it's going to be a moist morning. So I'm just going to have me breakfast, coffee, have a wash, brush my teeth, all that malarkey, then we'll head down to Dover. We are back in Dover. Man, it is starting to rain a bit now. So what we're coming up to 8:30, so I think we're going to get straight into the dock. I've got my passport down there already. Not really sure what the deal is. I'm taking the van on a boat. Okay. So that's the side I was down last night, up to that roundabout. Maybe that's my ferry there, I'm not sure. I had a text message about 5 minutes ago saying sailing time is going to be delayed 20 minutes. It's a pretty sweet view of the White Cliffs of Dover. Right, so I need to go in that second lane. Right, I'm going to put the camera down for a bit because I need to concentrate, and I'll be back when we're in there. Okay, so we're in the queue. And we've got border control just up there. There's a sign popped up a second ago. Make sure you got your passport ready. I'm all good to go. Right, then we've got to queue up in lane 218. Down yonder. Like a fake break in the rain. Nice. Ah, mais oui, monsieur. If français. Okay, so we are aboard the ferry, crammed in like sardines. I'm going to go and have a little wander about. Ah, mon ami. Mais oui. Mange tout, Marlene, mange tout. Yeah, this is quite fancy. Right, we're on the deck. Man, it's windy out here. Sea's looking a bit choppy. Actually out at sea now, and my seasickness hopefully won't be kicking in, but I got the breakfast wrap and a coffee, £10.15. Yeah, the boat is rocking a bit. bit. It's very rough outside, so hopefully I don't get bad seasickness. But yeah, I'm gonna have a little munching glad back on this. Oh man, latte. They did heat it up. Right, let's give it a go. What? Hot. I think it's got scrambled egg, sausage, bacon, cheese, and a special sauce, whatever that is. Oh. Very meaty. Wow, this boat is rocking big time. Can't taste the sauce in it, but really good. Out here, that breakfast wrap was actually on point. I've still got my coffee. It's quite choppy out here, but it ain't too bad. Like I say, I do get seasickness, but yeah, it's alright so far. Getting off the ferry. It's a bit sketchy. Bonjour et français. Mais oui, mon ami. Right, I'm gonna put the camera down. Okay, we're officially in Calais in France. I've got my sat nav set to head towards Bruges in Belgium. So yeah, I'm probably going to end this episode here, and I'll carry on the next episode shortly, but that'll be for tomorrow's video. So yeah, hope you enjoyed our little trip, leaving good old Blighty, headed to France on our way to Italia. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for the next adventure in Europe. Oh yeah, thanks for watching. See you all soon. Peace.